just going everywhere. On the other hand, we have my boy Solobattle coming from Finland, one of our best people, pretty much the best Cloud in our country, but we're going to have to see whether or not how this works, because in this matchup, it can be really hard to be Cloud, because you get hit once by those Meta Knight ladder combos and those. He can easily take you off stage and kill you.
Coming from, I'm a Cloud player myself, and coming from this is I noticed that you can struggle slightly to actually hit the shorter characters, so you're going to see a lot more falling there rather than rising from Cloud, and it's a much better tool in order for spacing. Also, if you are good enough at making sure that you get the right angle on the back air, you can make sure you can wall out Meta Knight that way as well.
But that is definitely a bit harder than normally. But right now, Crispy is taking a bit of beating. Solo already has the limit, which means you need to be careful. But of course, even one of those dash attacks can lead to the stock loss from Solobattle.
Meta Knight is a walking punish game.
Yeah, it's definitely scary. Like, if you play any of the characters that Meta Knight can easily juggle, it's like, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Oh, didn't get the lock there. I think that's a bit too much rage build up on Crispy. Oh, here comes, no. And that's one of the things you really can't. Oh, and actually that back air killing really kind of early. I think that was a bit of a surprise for Crispy.
Some suspect DI coming from.
Oh, no, why do you run to that? But that's definitely the brilliance of Meta Knight's forward smash. It's ridiculously strong, and it has like no lag.
Yeah, the only time you can punish it is on the startup, because you literally, if you try and punish it, you're just gonna. Usually they'll just perfect pivot and just do it again, and they'll just get you with it.
Baiting with the forward smash. But right now, Crispy has the center stage. Let's see how can he capitalize on this. Solobattle does pull out the air dodge. That's one of the things that Crispy needs to realize and try to find out when does Solobattle, when he wants to dodge. Beautiful down B.
Wasn't expecting that.
Teleporting behind you, nothing personal. And there he goes. Now let's see, racking up some damage again.
It's big damage every time that tornado lands, and you're unable to SDI out of that as well.
Yeah, you can't get out of that. You just have to take the damage.
Still, about 3 conversions, and he's managed to even this game up.
Yeah, Solobattle hasn't really landed any proper hits for a while. Oh, going again for the back air jab lock situation, but unfortunately not getting it this time. Oh, and forward smashes into forward smashes. Oh, well, that's one of the things. Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's the one thing that you never want to see a Cloud do, is accidentally finish in touch.
Just a bit too hasty with the down B. But we're going to have to see. This is a situation that Crispy needs to capitalize. Solobattle shouldn't be allowed to get any another limit in this match anymore. Nice, getting the falling back air.
DIs it correctly this time. It doesn't die.
Yeah. Oh, and here comes the again, but he immediately just got the... Oh... Brilliant. Brilliant. That was actually incredible, because of course when you're charging your smash attack you take extra knockback, so...
I was going to say that was actually the weak hit of that up B as well, so actually killing... He was at about 150, 160 anyway, so... But still, just a great job walling Crispy out and just not making it easy for him to actually get those dash attacks.
Yeah, especially at the start of the match, Solobattle pretty much got the lead from it. But you can definitely see that Crispy doesn't need more than like 1 or 2 conversions, and he can immediately get the match back to even.
So I actually really like this pick that Crispy's managed to get. He's
Town
he's got Town and City, which does beg the question what Solobattle actually banned. Because
I don't know. I mean, pretty much everybody in Finland always insta-bans Lilat, so that could be it.
Actually, yeah, I always forget Lilat's even a stage, to be honest, because it's one that I don't usually like to go to.
It's like 99% of the people are like, insta-ban Lilat, no. I don't want to go there. Even if it actually might be good for their character, they just don't want it because, well, Lilat can be a bit of a janky stage.
We've all seen our fair share of heartbreak.
Yeah, oh. No, that didn't lead to a heartbreak, but let's go see the next
It's good
one.
DI, though. Good DI coming out from Solobattle, making sure that he actually falls behind Meta Knight.
Yeah. Clearly there's some at least knowledge from Solobattle from this matchup, because if you don't know how to DI those ladders, you just die, like, you can't do anything to it. Oh! That was actually just brilliant adaptation. Solobattle has been throwing out that downer a lot in those situations, because it's usually a move that you can't challenge.
I feel like there was a lot of conditioning there from the last game as well, because he noticed that he was doing it a lot.
Yeah, and well, I mean, normally you can't challenge, but if you teleport right next to him, it's like, yep, I don't care. Really good. And now we're just gonna have to see what can Solo do, because they're almost already even on percentages, even though there's one stock deficit. Oh, we got those. Oh, really.
That was a great read though, and realizing that he would go for the get up attack.
Yeah, just baiting it out and then just capitalizing on it again. Those are really good. I mean, it's in his name. It's crispy, but those pivots to that F smash, they are crispy.
That's it.
And that's it.
No jump.
Yep, brilliant. That's what we talked about in the first match. Crispy doesn't really need more than 1 or 2 situations, especially against a Cloud without his limits. Those 1 or 2 situations can convert into a death.
Crispy himself as a player as well is he's always been very good at, once he has a lead, he's very good at playing patient, and you notice it in that game just then. He wasn't the one who was approaching. We're actually seeing the swap from Solobattle here, swapping to Diddy Kong.
This is one of pretty much his secondary. He doesn't usually pull it out that often though, so this definitely feels like, okay, Crispy forced this. And in my opinion, you never want, especially on the last match, because this is best out of 3, but when your opponent forces you to change your character in the last match, that's always a kind of a mental advantage to them.
Still, I do feel that Diddy Kong does a lot better than Cloud, because as of the short stature of Meta Knight, it can be a slight issue. And obviously, if Meta Knight's neutral is probably his weakest part, he's just going to look for dash attack, or he's going to look for dash grab on you. He can't really use aerials, whereas that's Diddy Kong's strongest aspect, is his neutral. The only character that I would say that can actually contest Diddy Kong for neutral is probably Sheik.
Yeah, that's one of the only who can actually properly contend it. And we can definitely see it here. Crispy really hasn't been able to get anything. It's just he's trying to get something, but Solobattle has been stuffing him out at every situation. Though of course we can't really stress it enough, but Crispy, especially now that he has rage, like that dash attack is deadly.
Honestly, I think that's won't kill yet.
Take it yet, yeah.
I'd say honestly, Solobattle will be in kill percent probably now. He's probably a dash attack will probably lead into death now.
Yeah. Now we're just gonna have to see whether or not Crispy can actually land. Oh, and again those forward smashes, hard call outs. You're gonna run into this one.
But we saw the top tier privilege of the monkey flip beating out the.
Just I don't care. I'm coming through. Watch out. Up throw. Oh. Crispy not air dodging.
He hasn't air dodged much in this set. He wasn't air dodging against the Cloud either, so Solobattle realizing that there's still no issue with that.
And those are, of course, they are pretty much 50-50 situations. Not like true 50-50, but it's like, okay, I need to pick an option.
So actually managing to use the banana to punish the F smash, which is one of the only characters that actually can punish that.
Yeah, items and projectiles, they can, of course, punish it because you shoot them from a safe distance. 72% already on Crispy's last stock. We're going to have to see, can he turn this around? He still needs to take this first stock live before he can even... oh, jump jabs. Oh, that was actually a cute idea.
He wanted the up B there.
Yeah.
So if you cancel it on the ledge, you can get it. He's actually killed me with that before, and I was not salty at all.
Oh, that's always scary when you're trying to recover, and that Meta Knight can just threaten you so much with that back air. It's really deadly on stage.
It's not a move that looks like it should kill, but then it's super strong.
It's like this little ball is just flailing his sword around. I died?
Still, Solobattle is just really taking a commanding lead now.
He's doing what Diddy does best. He puts you on the ledge and just traps you there for the rest of the game. And
even when you do get back, he will just banana to up throw, up air, and just keep doing it. Okay, this is now very doable.
This
very
is
quickly.
Definitely. It doesn't. Crispy really needs like 1 or 2 dash attacks, and then he can just ladder him.
But at the same time, Solobattle probably only needs about probably 1 down tilt.
Yeah. Oh, the hillbilly explosion.
Oh, no.
Nothing happening. Oh, jabs. Those are always scary when you're on the platform. When you're going towards the stage, the end of the stage is like, oh god. This is scary. Now we're going to have to see whether or not Solobattle can use this situation to just lay a trap and get that banana up smash or something else to kill this stock, because up smack? That move is so anticlimactic, but the match goes to Solobattle 2-1.
It always shocks me how Diddy Kong's up tilt is actually slower than his up smash. So his up smash comes out fast.